It's finally here. The time has finally come for us to say goodbye to mainland Mexico and explore warmer waters. Join us today as we embark on our crossing of the Sea of Cortez with nothing but a dream and a couple of sailing rookies. Continuation on preparing for our Sea of Cortez passage is provisioning, and I swear I just provisioned like last week. I bought all sorts of food for Kurt and I so that we wouldn't have to go around and do what we're doing right now. But we just got news that we have crew that is coming. It was a little unexpected, but a little expected. Nonetheless, we need more food. Got 2 guys coming. So I'm at 3 grown men on a boat, and I need to go get some more food. So I'm a little bit annoyed that I have to do it again, but we do care about the people who are coming, and we want to make sure that everybody's fed. So that is where we are going, to the market. This is overwhelming. So much. And I think there's a 2nd floor, and I think it's restaurants upstairs. So we're gonna look around and see where the food is. Well, that was a mistake and a huge disaster. Note to self, don't go try to do errands running on 3 hours of sleep. We got off the boat, went all the way to the market. When we got there, our little brains exploded. Kurt looked like a zombie walking, and I just stood there. I think we were able to get some meats and a couple of vegetables, and then we were just like, we gotta get out of here. We cannot do this. So we are back on the boat. We're gonna go to sleep. And we are going to try provisioning later this week because we are beat. Our original plan was to pick the guys up in Old Harbor, Mazatlan, what used to be known as a well-known spot with a yacht club. To our dismay, we learned that the yacht club had been closed down and was just a shell of its former self. The area now is home to a plethora of party boats, a stinky sewage treatment plant, and a busy industrial port full of cargo ships and ferries. So, we decided to move LVG to the marina to give the crew a nicer first impression. We are checked in to the beautiful Marina Mazatlan, and it is a night and day compared to the anchorage. Very nice, very peaceful, very serene, no stinkiness. And we are not advocates of marinas. We do like to penny pinch when we can and save our money and be on the hook as much as we can. But it was just way too loud, way too hectic over there. I mean, it was really hard for me to conduct my classes professionally when there's like Daddy Yankee and a bunch of like reggaeton and whoop whoop, yeah, yeah, all day long. So this is the better option. We're also gonna take advantage of the marina's amenities and use up their water so we can give that boat a nice, good, clean scrub down to make a good first impression for our guests. And now that we are docked and it seems like the wind is pretty calm right now, I'm gonna help Kurt go up the mast because we've got to do a little bit of lubing on our mast track. It's been giving us some problems lately, and that is something that I don't think either one of us wants to deal with while we're underway, especially when we're also trying to entertain guests. Get good footage and be safe up there, yeah? How was it up there? That was your first time. I've already been up there.
I'm a very experienced climber. I've done a lot of climbing in my life. Lots of high altitude work, so no problem. But
Are you just saying that, or are you being serious?
no, I'm serious.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've done all got solar work on roofs.
Oh yeah.
I was an electrician's helper in the oil refineries when I grew up, so I had to climb up the cooling towers all the way to the very top of the cooling towers to change the red light so the airplanes wouldn't hit them.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm used to the high altitude work. It's not a problem. I hope I got everything lubed up on this mast track, so we'll see. Maybe this this mainsail will drop a little easier next time.
Well, we woke up to this gloomy weather and we're still here. We were supposed to leave about 2 hours ago, and when we were getting ready, finishing up breakfast, the security guard came and told us that the entrance to the marina is very dangerous to cross and that the port captain is recommending for us not to leave. The tide is low and the swells are high, so it's hard to get out or in. So we are just kind of sitting here. I've got the crew on board and I'm already putting them to work. I got Chase over here tuning our guitar, and we're just gonna sit here and see what happens. Hopefully in a few hours we get to cast off and go. Plan B is we'll go have some fun here in Mazatlan until we can leave, but fingers crossed that we can get out of here today. Is this what you had anticipated when we said we were taking you guys cruising?
I thought the boat would be bigger.
Well, we talked to the port captain and the entrance to this marina is closed and we don't know when it's going to open. It's up to their judgment to decide when it's going to be safe to exit, but until then we're stuck. We didn't realize that once we got into this marina that we had the possibility of getting stuck, but unfortunately the waves are high. They're a 7-foot swell and it's a tight entrance, and right now it's just too dangerous to get out, so we're going to wait and see if these waves settle down a little bit, and until then I guess we're going to go explore the town.
Well, we've had a great time exploring the old town of Mazatlan, had some good cocktails, ate some good food, saw some beautiful buildings. Just checked with the port captain again, and it is closed until tomorrow. The entryway is closed till tomorrow. So we just have to stick it out tonight, and then tomorrow morning try again. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived. We have cast off from this marina and we are finally going to La Paz. Just gotta get out of this entrance. Flag is yellow, so a bunch of boats are going out. Should be easy for us to get out. But after we get out of this entrance, yeah! The swells were still pretty high, but our spirits were even higher. Kurt put the guys to work immediately, and we rode those waves out of that marina with huge smiles and high energy, ready to take on whatever came our way. And right off the bat, we've got wind. We are gonna put these sails up and get these guys to work. And I am going to give them the privilege of turning the engines off, because if you haven't been sailing ever, I gotta tell you, the best part of sailing is turning that engine off, and there's like a feeling you feel when the boat gets quiet and you just feel the wind pushing you, and I wanna give them that experience.
Okay, and then push the power button. See the little power button on it? Yep. Yeah. You hold it until it goes off. There it goes. The other one. Okay, now we're sailing.
You guys, high five. High five. We're sailing.
All right.
As we glided through the sea, the fishing lines were popping. Even though the first bites all turned out to be unfavorable catches, we all still held on to the hope that the next one would be the big mahi.
Oh, it's a mahi.
It's a freaking mahi! Oh my gosh, Chase! No! Freaking funny! That's like the 17th one! Oh my god! Rigby, get away from him! I cannot believe it! Well, I gotta say, it's been pretty awesome having crew on board. They have been super eager to learn. They pick things up real quickly. Anytime Kurt does anything, they're like right behind him, helping him out. It's been awesome, yeah?
Yeah, it's great to have extra hands, and
Yeah.
we've got a great day of sailing too. It's the winds have picked up, they're going in the right direction, so we've actually put a reef in the sail, and we're still cooking at over 8 knots. So we're going to be across this this Sea of Cortez here in no time.
Yeah, speaking of across the sea, this is actually the first time for me that I am completely surrounded by water and I cannot see land. The last couple of sails that we've done, well, all of the sails we've done here have been like coastal cruising. We've been far away, but I can still kind of see the land, at least on the map. And now there is no land around me, and it's really scary and really exciting, but I feel good because we've got a lot of people. So sun's coming down and I'm about to make some dinner, and we're gonna get through this night shift hopefully with no hiccups, and we will see you guys in the morning. These guys do not mess around. I just woke up and the spinnaker's already up. I've got Chase at the helm, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as if he didn't just do a night shift. Kurt's making breakfast, Peter's napping, he did a shift and he's asleep. But yeah, we have been cooking all day yesterday. We made really good time. All night we made good time. And obviously right now the wind is clearly in our favor because we are cruising and the spinnaker's up, so hopefully it keeps going. It's been a great day, but it's been a hot day, and we're almost there. And there's only one way to cool off. Do it. Oh God. It's gonna be
You shouldn't have looked up.
It's in my ear.
Was it cold?
Yeah, it's really cold, but it feels really good. Take it like a man.
Really good. Close your eyes.
The girls got their cool down and the boys needed theirs as well. Of course though, boys will be boys, and they came up with their own creative, yet still very effective, alternative. Just like that, another day passed, and we relished the rest of the evening as we watched the sun set upon us.
Well guys, as we were coming into the anchorage tonight, I had an issue with the port engine. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but as I was maneuvering into the anchorage, the engine just started revving real high. I lost power in it, and so I freaked out. I pulled the engine into neutral, shut it off, and you know, now I'm taking a look at it. and I can't seem to find anything wrong with it. Nothing is popping out at me as being a problem. Nothing with the sail drive. So I think maybe I was just cavitating. Maybe I hit a plastic bag or something, and it caused the propeller to spin. So we're going to give it a shot in the morning and give it a little test, see if it's acting correctly. But for now, I think we're okay. We'll see what it does in the morning.
We are back on board. We got all of our business needs taken care of on shore, and we are picking up anchor and getting out of here. We're not sure yet. Kurt just took a second to check that engine, and not quite sure if we got it fixed or not, but it's good enough to maneuver out of the anchorage, and we've got some wind this morning, so we're gonna try to sail most of the way and just use the engines to get out of here. Hopefully we make good time to the next spot. I'm sorry you guys haven't seen so much of us this episode. I feel like I've been filming just the crew doing stuff. We're here too, but I know you're here to watch us and not them, but I mean, anytime we go and grab anything, they are like on it, like white on rice, so it's kind of funny, but it's good. I feel a little lazy, actually. I've been just kind of galley goddessing it, making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they do the dishes when I'm done, too, so Kurt's getting a break from that. So get yourself some crew, guys. Get yourself some crew. It's been really, really helpful. So helpful that on their downtime, our fantastic duo even tackled organizing Kurt's tackle box. Besides crossing over safely to Baja, Mexico, introducing our friends to the awesomeness that is boat life was the ultimate goal. We wanted to share with them a taste of all the reasons we chose this crazy, beautiful lifestyle and why we love it. In the end, we think we convinced them to love it too.
Well, our mission was to get these boys from Mazatlan to La Paz, and La Paz is just around the corner. We've just about got them there, but we decided to take a few little stops along the way so that they can enjoy Mexico while they're here.
Yeah, we haven't been off the boat for like 3 days. Yesterday we got them off the boat and threw them out to go snorkel, but that's as much of off the boat time they've gotten. So today we are going to go explore this beautiful anchorage, go for a hike, get some lunch on the beach, give them some good Mexican culture.
We are trying to find them a michelada. We need to find them some ceviche and michelada so that they understand.
What if they don't like micheladas?
They're gonna love it.
All right, let's go. We have come a long way from where we started. Less than a year ago, we were living in the tropical rainforests of Panama. Today, we find ourselves hiking the deserts of Mexico. We could have never imagined that we would be out here sailing, traveling, and adventuring constantly. Even crazier that you're here with us experiencing it every step of the way. This anchorage was our first official taste of the Sea of Cortez. Till now, we had only heard rumors of its beauty and clear waters. As we finished our trek and made it to the other side, our eyes couldn't believe the outstanding view we were greeted with. Thanks so much for sticking around, and thank you to our patrons. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next week.